massive tournament.
Okay. Thomas Harris wants to know, would you rather win the World Cup with Canada or every club trophy possible with PSG?
This year or every year?
It's one World Cup with Canada or like always winning the league, always winning Champions League, and
So it's one season of winning all the trophies or one World Cup of winning.
or we can even say 5 seasons of winning like everything versus one World Cup trophy.
Oh, that's hard. Honestly, like if it's one season of one World Cup, I'd say definitely World Cup. Like I feel like that's a big. I'd have to choose World Cup all the way around. I would because it's like the biggest tournament in your career that you ever get to play in, and it's just a dream to win it. So I feel like that would probably be what I'd choose. But that's a really hard question.
Okay. One of our big like fans of PSG, Klex underscore 94 Junior, hopes that you stay at PSG forever because he thinks you're an amazing player.
Forever.
A lot of people want to know when you're going to bring Alfonso to PSG, but we both
Oh,
know you have no control over that. So I'm not going to go into how many questions are on here about that.
yeah, it's out of my hands, guys.
Chloe.Faro, I think that's how you say her name, would like to know what's the best thing about being a footballer and what's the worst thing.
Um, Best thing, I'm gonna start with like on field best thing is like obviously playing the game you love and like winning things, winning big trophies, big titles like that.
Mm-hmm.
On slash off field is like just the bonds you create with like your teammates. They're just like forever lasting. Like girls on this team I'm gonna be friends with for the rest of my life, and it's just like that bond is really nice to have. I feel like it's a different type of bond than just like a regular friend. Like it's like someone who really understands what you're going through and really like gets everything that's going on in your life.
Okay. Did you say your least favorite?
Oh, least favorite. Um, I don't know. Sometimes it can get repetitive just with your like day to day, just like going through the motions. If you don't find ways to break up your time, like doing new things, like you can just kind of sit at home and be a hermit crab and like waiting for training the next day if that's what you're allowing yourself to do, or you can like go out and actually like explore the city or do things with people. So just kind of how you control it, but I feel like that could be hard, just like breaking your day to day life up.
That's a pretty good one. What made you want to play football and what age did you start playing?
Um, I kind of started just like brother played, and like growing up, we were kind of just we weren't pushed into a specific sport, but I'm one of three kids, and like my oldest brother, he played soccer, and then my other old brother, he played hockey. So it's just like I played both as well. And I started playing when I think I was 4, I'm pretty sure. And I played hockey and soccer, and I swam competitively as well, but I didn't like that as much. I'm more of like a team kind of sport player. So did hockey and soccer, I think, until I was like 14, and I chose soccer in the end because I couldn't like balance both.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll get a couple more from down here. Do you have any? Okay, I don't even know how to say this person's name. Adityana Ranayanana underscore 19 wants to know if you have any post football plans yet.
Mm. Honestly, no, I haven't like even thought about that. I feel like that's so far in my future that it's like I haven't even hasn't even crossed my mind. But like I feel like a main reason why I didn't go to university was because I didn't have like a vision outside of soccer, like outside of football. Like I just always saw myself playing the game or like being involved with the game somehow. So I feel like that was a big reason why I didn't go to university. And now I definitely have not thought about post soccer plans. I'd probably be a coach. I don't know. Just like
Fair enough.
I'd definitely be involved with football still, whether that's coaching or being an analyst or a scout or something. Just still being involved.
Okay. Eric C7 wants to know what it takes to become a professional and what kind of sacrifices did you have to make?
Mm. I feel like it's a lot with just like your time. Like, you know, you have to find a balance in life, like enjoying your off the field kind of life, getting to go out and with friends and family, going to
Hmm.
certain things you want to do, of course. But it's also just like being serious and competitive on the field when you have those moments. But it's also a balance. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just like committing yourself as much as you can into the sport.
Okay. Javandi underscore MB wants to know who your favorite player is.
Ronaldo.
Okay. What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't a football player?
I'd be a different athlete for sure.
Just a different sport.
Yeah, just a different
So
sport.
volleyball player.
Yeah, or a hockey player or some sort of athlete, but I would definitely be an athlete. I wouldn't be doing anything else.
Okay. Writers of Rohan underscore K wants to know if you could star in any Marvel movie, which one would you choose and which character would you want to be?
Ooh.
It's kind of fun question.
Um, I'm not too good with Marvel movies. I just kind of recently started watching them because Alfonso's making me. So, um, I don't know. I feel like the Avengers, like the Endgame or something like that, some big movie. If I could be like a male character, it'd be like Iron Man or something cool. Like, oh, Spider-Man's pretty cool too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is kind of funny, so I'll let you answer this one because some of them I'm just sorry, guys. I'm not going to ask her 50,000 questions about Alfonso. This is about Jordyn, but I like this one. Brandon Blanco wants to know if Alfonso can cook for you.
Some foods for sure. He's definitely not the cook of the relationship, that's for sure. I definitely do most of the cooking slash baking. He can cook a mean breakfast for sure. Breakfast is his meal.
Okay.
Getting better with like pasta bolognese and like things like that, but yeah, he's definitely improving now. He's like living on his own and doing things like that, but yeah, he cooks for me once in a while and it's a really big treat. I really enjoy it.
Okay. Here's another kind of fun one. Izzy Houston wants to know who's your favorite person on the Canadian national team to room with at camp?
To room with,
Yeah.
um, probably Julia. Like she's been my best friend since like we were like 13 or 14. Like we went to high school together. We played on the same team growing up for like 5 years and then kind of went our separate ways because I went here and she went to play in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we get back in camp, it's kind of like a reunion and we get to like hang out together. I really
Nice.
find it kind of crazy, like staying up a little bit too late or like being really loud. Um, but no, it'd definitely be her.